is known as the city of brotherly love, but maybe it should be Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. That's because reigning defensive player of the year, T.J. Watt, drafted by the Steelers in 2017, was joined by his older brother, fullback Derek Watt, in 2020. Lots of brotherly love on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Backup running back Trey Edmonds signed with the Steelers practice squad in 2018, shortly after his younger brother Terrell was drafted in the first round as a safety that same year. So that's two. Twins Carlos and Khalil Davis, both defensive ends, who were taken late in the 2020 NFL draft. Khalil joining the Steelers last season after being released by the Colts. That is three. And now, after the Steelers took Michigan State fullback Connor Heyward in the 6th round of this year's draft, he's joined his all-pro brother Cam to become Pittsburgh's 4th pair of brothers on the team. And the Heyward brothers joining us now on SportsCenter. Cam, what's with the Steelers and the siblings, man?
I don't know. I think we like to keep it all in the family. It's family culture here, but Connor's got his work cut out when he gets here.
What do you mean?
Honestly, he's just I got to do some hazing once he gets here, and I got to welcome him to the team. And besides that, he's got to get used to the Steeler culture and the Steeler tradition. He's always been a Pittsburgh Steeler fan. He's had fat heads of Troy Polamalu in my room at times, and now we're both Pittsburgh Steelers, so this should be fun.
All right, I don't want to ask you what you're going to do to him because I don't want to give anything away because I hope we can put it on SportsCenter. It'll be a surprise for all of us. Uh-oh, Cam is fuzzy. We'll get – there's Cam. Cam is back. All right. Connor,
there we go.
Perfect. Connor, what was it like for you getting that call from the Steelers on draft night?
It was surreal. It was a dream become a reality, and it was a moment that I'll never forget. It was just so crazy that it's Pittsburgh and my whole family being from there, and I'm just excited to go up there this week and get going.
Now, Cam, I know when Connor was taking that call, you tried to. Well, anyway, take us through that call from your perspective, Cam, older brother.
Okay, so he kind of stormed off. He was getting a little anxious at the time, and so he walked into a room. He stormed off, and so I followed him. And when I followed him, I saw the phone ring, and he smiled, but I didn't know who it was. And then I looked at the screen, and it said Chicago's pick is in, and I was like, oh, shoot, he's going to Chicago. And then he takes the call, he's talking, and I'm like, is that Mike T on the phone? And so then he's like, I can't talk to you right now. I got to go. And so, I'm like, wait, you're not going to tell me where you're going? And so after that, then I got a call from Coach T telling me we got him, and I was like, man, this dude just held out on me for so long and didn't tell me. I was about to choke him then and there because of that.
Connor, why are you holding out on your brother like that?
I wasn't holding out. I was just, talking to Coach Rooney and talking to Coach Tomlin, and I was trying to get the conversation over with and then tell him. I was frustrated, at first not hearing my name called, and I was just trying to make sure that it was actually them and, not a prank call or anything. And then I ended up telling them and then went in the living room, told my family, and then my mom couldn't believe it.
Now, I can see that because, these days pranks happen and you just want to make sure, especially with this team, the team that you followed, you've been a fan of, you've been in the locker room, your older brother plays for the team. Cam, I know you guys like to give it to each other a little bit, but seriously, what is it like with your younger brother joining this team?
Well, I'll say this first. If there was going to be a prank, it would have been me, but I would have done it on draft day. But, to have a chance to play with my brother, we've never played together in all of our careers, even back to when we were younger. I've got to watch him from afar, and he's got to watch me. But, with that said, I'm going to do whatever I can to make sure he has a successful career. I know he's got the right mindset, and I've already taken the Papa Bear approach with most of my teammates, but with him, I got to make sure I welcome him in and make sure he's not just a good player, but he's a man of the community because that's what our dad would want.
Being 10 years apart, how would you describe your brotherly, I can't say what I want to say because we're on television, so I'll say your brotherly shenanigans with each other. That's what we'll call it, shenanigans. Connor, you go first.
I would say when I was younger, Cam was more of a father figure growing up, and I looked up to him. And I still look up to him, but now it's in a different way. We're teammates now, and we're at the age where we have a lot of stuff in interest, and I'm not just an annoying little brother. So I could say our relationship has changed tremendously from when I was 7, and he was about to be a freshman in college to now, and we're really close, and I think we're just going to continue to get even closer.
That's good stuff. Cam, you want to add something?
Yeah, I would just say, like, I can recall there's been 2 times where we really pranked each other. Like, I remember when I was getting ready to being interviewed from different colleges, and they would come to the house, and Connor would always have a ball and try to bring all the attention to himself. And I would be very annoyed with that. But I will recall when I was signing my last contract, I called Connor that night, and I was like, dude, I just got traded. And like, I was like, I got traded to Baltimore, and he was in shock and in awe, and he was mad at me. But we tend to play pranks on each other. I know we're gonna have plenty of pranks on each other. I'm sure my mom is gonna be she's very happy because now she doesn't have to travel from Michigan to Pittsburgh anymore. She'll just be right here.
That's good stuff. Before we let you guys go, we mentioned earlier there are 3 other sets of brothers on the Steelers. So off the field, what's the one competition that the Heyward brothers would dominate over the 3 other sibling pairs that you're now teammates with?
Connor, you got to get this right.
Basketball.
Hands down. It's an easy choice.
Basketball. So y'all got hoop skills.
We did. We both were gonna. I was gonna play in college, but then we went to the Ohio State national championship. Ended up losing, but after that, I was like, my body is tired. I don't think I can keep playing basketball anymore. And Connor was a heck of an athlete, and he thrived in basketball. A lot of his friends are in the NBA right now, so we have basketball through and through. That was our first love, and we just fell back on football.
That's all right. Cam, before what can you tell Connor about playing for Mike Tomlin?
He's gonna bring it out of you. Whatever motivates you, he's gonna find, and he's gonna make sure that on Sundays you are well prepared, and you're gonna love playing for him. And every guy in that locker room is gonna do whatever they can to make sure you're a great player.
Connor, what's the first thing you're looking forward to doing when you are back in that locker room, but this time as a Pittsburgh Steeler?
Just meeting all the other guys, honestly. I know a couple of the guys on the team, but just meeting the players, the coaches, just getting to understand it from a different perspective. So that'd be probably the main thing that I'm looking forward to, being a player compared to just going to practice or a walkthrough and watching things, just having the player aspect and just honestly just embracing everything and enjoying the ride as well.
Cam and Connor Heyward, it's been fun chatting with you guys. Looking forward to seeing you both on that field, wearing those jerseys and representing the city of Pittsburgh. Guys, thank you so much for joining us on SportsCenter.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having us.